Who is Right Recruit for? So we, as a recruitment agency, are a specialist within the real estate niche. So we work with real estate managers and business owners in Dubai who are serious about building a professional, high-performing office and who know that the right people sitting in the right seats is what separates a good business from a great one. Within our sort of portfolio of clients, we've helped those who are looking just for in-office staff, to those who are looking for just remote staff, and to those who are looking for a hybrid. And what's unique about us is that we can help across all three of those. So we're a one-stop shop with real estate expertise, with a great track record across the VA niche, across the in-office in the UK and now Dubai. So that's what really makes us as a company stand out and be at the forefront of offering high-quality candidates to serious hiring managers. Why should I choose Right Recruit over any other staffing agency? Because we don't just fill positions. We solve office performance problems. And that's a big difference. So we understand Dubai real estate. We know exactly what great UK talent looks like. And we treat every placement like it matters. Because to us, it does. We charge a fair price. We offer very fair terms, and we ensure that our understanding of not just recruitment, but the real estate niche is what puts us at the forefront of recruitment agencies. So now we're just going to get into more so additional questions around the VA's niche, because we do get a lot of questions about virtual assistants and how they can be of benefit to you as a hiring manager, whether you're a small independent agency or a larger real estate brokerage / estate agency. Across the board, I've hired 300 plus VAs. And for me, there's a couple of things that I look for that are just absolutely non-negotiable. And I'll summarize them for you. So the first thing for me is attitude. The right VA has the best attitude, a nice attitude, a positive attitude, a can-do attitude, an attitude that allows them to go above and beyond, an attitude that allows them to have long-term thinking. So basically, attitude is the first non-negotiable. Secondly, in terms of our hiring process, it is quite rigid. So, we do put our virtual assistants through a task and a trial, and ultimately there's tests in between. So challenges can come up across different remote VAs that could be personal to them, i.e., it could be electrical issues, Wi-Fi issues, whatever. That for us is actually a great filter, because the greatest VAs are very serious about the opportunities that we present to them, the opportunity to work with us and our clients, and they find a way. That's it. They find a way. And lastly, I feel like the longest virtual assistant relationships are formed off of mutual respect. And mutual respect comes from you as an employer giving them respect, rewarding them, recognizing their hard work, recognizing them as you would a normal member of staff in office. There's absolutely no difference in my eyes. And I have the greatest of respect for anybody who is wanting to become a virtual assistant and improve their lives. I'm a letting agent based in the UK. Can I hire a negotiator without increasing office space or overhead? Okay, the answer to this, you'll be shocked to know, is yes. So we place fully remote negotiators who work inside your CRM, phone systems and portals, delivering the same output without the physical overhead. This might sound like absolute dream stuff here, but it's a fact. I mean, we have clients who we have placed lettings negotiators into their business completely remote, and they are letting properties remotely at a fraction of the cost. So this is absolutely doable, but it's not easy. It does require a lot from you as the client, and I feel it works best with with a hybrid work environment. So you have a large element of the workload being handled by the virtual negotiator, but you should have somebody on the ground as well, just to make it synonymous. Okay, so yeah, we actually build hybrid teams. So for one example would be, for example, where we have placed a remote negotiator supported by remote assistants for admin, who take care of stuff like follow-ups, marketing, applicant follow-up, etc., etc. So all of that basically means that, the costs are low and the workload can be maintained. So our workload spikes in summer. Can staffing stay flexible? Absolutely. We provide part-time, contract, and scalable staffing. So you only pay for what you need. What if I need a fully managed staffing solution for my agency? Look, we can build an entire operations team for you. So negotiators, admins, PMs, and client care. And it's not as expensive as you think. So that whole infrastructure is effectively the backbone of your business. And if you don't already have that and you're wanting to scale, having that in the UK is not going to be cheap, especially if you're small. So the fact that you can do this remotely at a fraction of the cost is something that every growing business needs to consider, especially if you're in the real estate niche. And yeah, that's what we specialize in. So we have done this before. We've done this across multiple businesses where we've helped them hire not just the front-end negotiators, but the admins, the PMs, the client cares, and merged it within what they have in their office. Is it easy? Absolutely not. Is it worth it? 100%. How do you screen candidates for real estate experience? So we don't necessarily hire based only on real estate experience. We hire based on things, more so skills. So for example, negotiation skills, objection handling, compliance knowledge, CRM experience, and communication. We also put, depending on the role, we also put different applicants or candidates on tasks and trials. And what we like to do is we put them on the spot. For example, if you're a remote negotiator who's applying for a role, then expect to be asked to be pitched. Expect to be asked to be closed. If you are a property manager and you're applying for a remote property management role, expect to be asked how you would deal with a leak at 1 a.m. Expect to ask how you would deal with the latest renters' right regulations. So our hiring process is very, very thorough, and it takes into account real life scenarios, which is the key thing here. Can Right Recruit replace my staff quickly if someone resigns? Yes, we provide replacements to avoid business disruption. And yeah, that's something that is included as standard within our service.